very convicted in what I think and believe and feel. And I am also a very private, soft person.
So now she's going into, you got to know how to read between the lines. Now it comes into whatever we do sexually, financially, or whatever we do to further my career. Now we got to keep that private. That's between us. You got to make that a secret. Don't put that information out there.
Gotcha, bitch.
What it do, what it do, what it do. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Run the Receipts. I am your host, Mr. Receipts. Today, we're going to take a look at a podcast from Joy Taylor, Too Personal. Now, she had some of her viewers send in some questions and she answered them. There were two questions in particular that I was intrigued by. I want to go ahead and take a listen to these questions and then we can do some commentary afterwards. Let's take a listen.
Our next question is from Anto Cepere. I think I'm saying these right. I'm sorry if I'm saying these wrong, guys. As I said, I am truly at the end of the year. My eye will not stop twitching. It's been twitching for like 3 weeks. Probably not good. This question is, would you choose love over your career? I don't know if I can answer this. I think my default is no.
You stupid.
Now, the question was, would she choose love over her career? And at first she said she didn't know how to answer it, but the question has already been answered. And of course she said no, but remember, she's been married already. And the husband that she had, he stayed back in Miami while she went to pursue her career in LA. Now, the unfortunate part is, I don't believe that he signed up to marry Joy and then later have her go to LA, sleep around, and then for them two to get divorced afterwards. I don't think he signed up for anything like that. She's like, I don't know how to answer that question, but your actions have already answered that. So the thing is, why would you marry this man, get in a career, leave this man in Miami, go to LA, and then sleep your way to whatever position that you're in and not consider the man? If you understood and knew already that you would choose your career over a relationship, then why put this man through this relationship? Why put him through that and then all of a sudden at the end of it get divorced? And I say this all the time. Majority men do not get married to get divorced. That's not a man thing. Let's continue.
That I would not choose love over my career, because I can't imagine loving someone who would want me to do that or ask me to do that.
So pay attention to that. She said that she wouldn't get with a man who would make her do that. So only a insecure man or a man who's not confident would make her do that in her eyes. And there's a reason why I'm making that statement. But let's continue.
And so it's probably an impossible situation for me to be in. There wouldn't really be a scenario where I would leave my job for a person or need to. And it's not a job to be like, my career is a big part of who I am. What you do every day is a big part of who you are.
So we got the gist of it. But she's telling you her career is a big part of who you are. Now, in her career, what does she do? Her career puts her around men all day, athletes all day. So you have your pick of the litter. You can deal with the bosses, the CEOs. You can deal with the ex-athletes like your Shannon Sharps. Then you can go and deal with your athletes that are in play now, whether it be NFL or NBA. So, of course, a woman who looks like Joy and dresses like Joy, of course she wouldn't give up her career for any man. That was the reason why she left her man in Florida and went to California. The world is her oysters right now, so of course she wouldn't do anything like that. And why would any man make her unless you're an insecure man? So now I want to play the other question that came before this. And remember, I told you guys to keep in mind the reason why I mentioned being insecure, because she's going to describe and tell you what a confident man is. And that's why you got to pay attention to women, because they'll change the definition of something. So you're an insecure man if you tell someone like Joy, no, you can't go to LA and pursue your career because I'm your husband and I know the traps out there and I'm not going to allow you to trap yourself up. But you're insecure if you do something like that. You're secure if you allow her to go out there and do whatever it is that she wants to do and live her best life. They'll change the definition on you quick, fast, and in a hurry. Let's continue.
And they asked, what is the most important trait a man has to possess to date you? Confidence. Confidence. You have to be confident in who you are. You have to be confident in what you want. You have to be confident in how you move around the world, confident in what you do with yourself, confident in how you approach relationships. And
so if you have to be confident in everything that she's stating, you have to possess those qualities. What confident man that has those qualities that she's naming is going to allow you to move in the manner of which you are moving? What confident man whom you married is going to allow you to move from Florida to California and you're no longer in my presence and allow you to move the way you move and operate the way that you operate? What confident man will allow you to do that? So I say it all the time. Stop listening to what these women tell you and pay attention to what they do. She doesn't care about a confident man right now. It's not in her interest at all. She has too many options to even care or worry about a confident man. The only kind of confidence that she wants out of a man is if he's good in bed. That's the only thing that she would be worried about or care about. The only confidence that she would care about is the kind of car you drive or how much money you have in your bank account. That's what she cares about. And she also cares that how much attention do you get and how much status do you get from those around you, like the Shannon Sharps that she works with, some of these other athletes that she see on a daily basis. So she pays attention to those type of things, but to have that in her life, to be her husband or to tell her what to do and give her direction, that's not the confidence that she's talking about. She doesn't want that at all. Let's continue.
And friendships. Confidence is such a key factor in dating. I am a very loud, brash, direct, outside person.
So what confident man would deal with a very loud, brash, out there woman? What kind of man would deal with a woman that has her breast out, wants attention from other men? And you're one of the 1-2 women that are in a whole circle of 10, 15, 20 men at a time on a consistent basis. What kind of man would allow his woman to do that? And then she says, yeah, my man has to be confident because he has to be okay with being with a type of woman like me. No confident man would do anything like that. No secure man would allow his woman to be in that type of situation. So you got to pay attention to when they say confident. It's not the confidence that she's talking about. She just wants you to be confident sexually and financially, but relationship wise, it has nothing to do with her. Let's continue.
I host shows. I have a big social network. I have friends. I travel. I am very assertive. I am very convicted in what I think and believe and feel. And I am also a very private, soft person.
So now she's going into, you got to know how to read between the lines. Now it comes into whatever we do sexually, financially, or whatever we do to further my career. Now we got to keep that private. That's between us. You got to make that a secret. Don't put that information out there.
Gotcha, bitch.
So the confident man who has money, the confident man who is sexual, he has to be confident enough to blow her back out and then keep everything on a hush. This has nothing to do with a relationship, but more so with status and what you can give to her and what you can do for her. You got to be able to sit back, read the room, let her flirt and show her body off to all the men that are at her job or all the athletes that she's around. And then after that, then me and you, we do whatever we do in private. And then after we do that privately, we can go from there. So you got to understand what she's talking about when she's preaching about confidence. It has nothing to do with a relationship between her, exclusively her and a man. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate all of you. And until next time, deuces.